Right, it's Thursday morning. I've had the battery on charge overnight because when I was at Castle Combe in the second race, I've not mentioned this yet. We put the spare engine in, and I'd connected up a wire wrong on the back of the alternator. It wasn't quite, slid onto the terminal on the back, so it never charged the battery. So we got to the last lap of the race, and we came out the second chicane, which, if you know Castle Combe, is, it's about 200 metres from the finish line, and yeah, it cut out. So 2 DNFs in one race weekend. Wasn't a good one. You can see we've got the middle lights back on. I swapped the tyres the other day. I put some slightly better tyres on that I had in the loft. They're not great. They're still 6 years old, 7 years old, but they're better than what was on there. So unfortunately, I've got to go to work now, do a day's work, and then when I get home, we can start looking at assembling an engine to fill this big gap here that's currently filled with 2 trolley jacks. So yeah, got it all to do later. Bit of an unexpected trip. We've had to come and see Maynard. The engine's going to be running a set of Maynard pistons, but we found one that didn't have a circlip groove. So what's the time now? It's about midnight, isn't it? Quarter to midnight. Yeah, so oh well, this better be worth it this weekend. Right, it's Friday morning now. So we went to Maynard's last night. Maynard's are doing the pistons in this engine, and it's obviously a manufacturing thing, but we found there was no circling groove in that piston, so that was obviously never going to work. So got a new one. The only issue is, when we were up at Andy's, if you've been watching Andy Jones videos as well, you'll have seen him doing the pistons for my engine. He machines around the outside, and it's a bit of an intrusion on them. So this new piston doesn't have that. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and I've got the day off work, but I'm on the way in to go and spin this brand new one up in the lathe and put an intrusion on, in the same way that the other 3 have got, so that they match. So by this point, I must admit, I wanted to have all the pistons in, and I wanted to be bolting the head on, but it doesn't always go to plan. So we'll just have to see where we get to. But yeah, it's thrown a bit of a spanner into the works for sure. So oh well. Right, a bit behind on the updates. It's Saturday afternoon. Engine's done, been for a drive, but the clutch isn't quite right, so engine's coming back out. But most important thing is the ice cream van's here. So all the other guys are already down at Brands, having varying levels of success, as I've heard. This engine feels really sweet. This is the one I built in the shed. This is the one I took up to Andy's. Yeah, so we're nearly there now. Just got to sort this clutch issue, and I think we'll have a car worth racing. So, moving on a bit. Engine is back in now again, and the clutch, I think, works. We're now doing a wheel bearing. So yeah, the car's getting a lot of work today.